Hello, Aries. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. The website actually is on the back of the book. At the bottom of that paragraph, chris-ann with an e.com, and there's a picture of Chris Ann. If you're interested, feel free to freeze frame and check out that information if you're inclined to. Supportive Oracle Cards. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website on the back here, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A is an apple, U is an umbrella. Dun, 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 dun. What is that about? What is that about? Ooh. Don't tease now. It looks... Ooh, okay. Okay. Is there anything really... I feel like things are working out fine. Were you not expecting this to come back around? It's interesting, with the Ace of Swords, sometimes those look like ram horns to me for whatever reason. Whether they should or shouldn't, they look like ram horns to me. And this is the Ace of Swords. So this is an air card, not a fire card. But we do also have your card over here, the Emperor. Is that a ram skull? I don't even know if that's a ram skull, but it's reminding me of the horn thing again. Up in the corner. I'm getting that there's something that you wanted before. And, well, where did it go? Did it not happen? Did you put it to the side? Did it just not seem like the time? What was that? Because it seems like you left that thought. There's something you wanted before, and maybe it wasn't something you could have. It's kind of like you put some thought into it, you put some energy into it, but it's like, I don't think this is going to happen right now. It's almost like wanting this certain type of house in a certain place. And it's kind of like, I don't really see the finances, and I'm bound to this where I'm currently living for whatever reason. It doesn't really work for maybe you have a family, it doesn't work for your family, or whatever. Whatever's going on in your life, it's like what I want and where I am, it's just not matching. And I don't really, maybe when you first came across this energy or started to think you wanted whatever you wanted, it just wasn't working out your way. This also could be something when you were a lot younger. Maybe, for example, you always wanted a horse ranch. And it just, when you were growing up, you just never lived on one, but you always wanted to. And maybe in your early life, you just couldn't make that happen, but you always wanted to. And now, maybe that's coming around in a different way or in an unexpected way. Okay, let's keep going. Because I see you moving forward, an opportunity is showing itself to you. I don't know why I'm using the horse ranch thing. Horses are beautiful. I personally find them intimidating. They're gorgeous animals, but they're very big. They're very big. So if I'm going to use that horse ranch thing, it's almost like maybe you actually have an opportunity to work with one. Or maybe you're in a relationship and this person either has a relative or maybe this person has one. This opportunity for the horse ranch is coming in, if that was the analogy. It's like it's coming in, and it's like when it shows up, it's kind of like I've always wanted to be a part of that. And now here's my chance to start being a part of that. Something you've always wanted. When you got the Page of Cups here coming in with the Empress, I want it, but however it's coming forward, it's not exactly how you, it's not how you envisioned it. It's kind of like I wanted to own it, and maybe I'm going to end up working on it, or I have a possibility to work on one. And it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of like, is this really what I want? Or is this just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I want to do this. And I almost feel like, you know, am I allowed to do this? It's almost like I'm questioning if this is really reality Or if it's almost like, well, if I start doing that, are other parts of my life going to fall behind because of it? Ooh, the sun came out. Um, it's odd because you do want it, but it might feel like, yeah, but is it going to happen on the terms I want it to? I do want it though. I keep feeling like I do want it. I do want it. Okay. There's a little distance between getting the information and actually making it happen though. There's a change involved with it. You do really want it though. Have I mentioned? Because I got the Two of Cups here too. The Two of Cups with the Emperor card, which is the Aries card. You so want this. This is something you want, but you seem to be kind of like a little bit reserved. I don't know if reserved is the right word. Disbelief, maybe? Maybe disbelief. It really excites you though. Got one more card I'm going to show you because I'm that one apparently. Like this is a party card. Like you're just like I want this so bad. Can this happen though? There's like something that's in your way. There's something that has to be dealt with. I know I'll even show this card. You've wanted this for the longest time. Six of Cups. You wanted this for the longest time. How do we get past this part of wanting it though? There's an opportunity, but there's some type of disconnect. Like how do I bridge the gap? Do I want to bridge the gap? Do I want to bridge the gap? Now that's curious. There must be something here that's making you second guess this. I keep getting that energy because it's going to take a change to make it happen. So it's kind of like, all right, there's this opportunity, but to make that happen, it's almost like to make that happen, I got to let go of that. If I let go of that, I can make that. And I really want that. The fact that you're second guessing yourself seems to, it's kind of throwing me because I'm like, Aries is usually do or don't. When you kind of teeter in the middle, it doesn't really happen very well. But maybe you're just before you're taking a minute to really make sure you want to do this. Is what I'm getting. Three of Pentacles on its side. It's going to take some work, not a crazy amount of work. And then you got the Justice card coming in. You can have what you want. You just got to make peace with what you're leaving behind. You can have what you want. You just got to make peace with what you're leaving behind. The Meditation card is ironic. I know this isn't going to be true for all Aries, but I don't think of Aries as somebody sitting there and meditating. I think of Aries as somebody getting up and moving and making this happen, like physically moving their body and going to do this and doing that. I know that's not true for all Aries, but I don't think of this like being a comfortable card for Aries to have to sit there and think it out and make peace with what I'm letting go. It's kind of like, they're usually like yes, no. It's kind of how I usually take Aries. Like, yes, I'm going to do it. No, I'm not. But with this situation, I have to make peace with what I'm letting go to make what I really want happen. And once I do that, it gets a lot smoother sailing. Once I've made peace with it, a lot smoother sailing. You are heading towards whatever this is. I feel like this is somewhere you need to go. You're heading towards it very strongly, probably within the next 6 to 8 months. Take that with a grain of salt. It's a general read. So from whatever you're watching this, 6 to 8 months, I would say. Eight of Cups is moving on from something, going towards something better. Eight of Cups is going towards what you want, by the way. That's kind of like moving towards what you actually want. The Knight of Swords is putting out the information. Also, like you see it chasing the eagle there. I think that's an eagle. Maybe it's a crow. You know, you're going after what you want. It's going to happen. It seems like you're on this track anyway. Whatever it is, you got prosperity in your future. This is definitely something you want. It just seems like it's a lot about making peace with what you're letting go. Whatever seems to be being left behind, I just feel like once you've made up your mind, once you've made peace with it, it just seems to like solve itself. Ironically, I feel like that's the trigger point. I don't know if that's going to make sense. Hopefully it does. Literally, once you make peace with it, it's kind of like your heart decides, I'm in. I'm in, that's that. And just you just take one step after the next and you just keep making it happen until you get what you actually want. That's the only thing that's holding this up, is making peace with what you're letting go. Once you make peace with that, it just seems to naturally happen without much resistance. So it's all about making peace with it. You got a lot of prosperity here, so it's good. I'm not really worried about it. It's just about making peace with what you're leaving behind. That's literally it. Once you make peace with that, and your heart's going to make up its mind, yes, this is for me, there you go. It just seems to, it's like starting a song and like letting it play out. It just kind of happens. And you just kind of roll with the motions as you normally would. I think that's it. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.